Well, hello everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I just loaded the game, and I'm a little confused as to why I'm standing here. Did I not save the game after I fast traveled here? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter, though, because this is where we're going anyway. What I want to do here is move forward into this elevator. But before we do that, there is one more place left on the map here that I want to check out. And it's a smokepowder reserve. When I first saw this, I thought that maybe I needed to take this elevator to get to it. But there's probably going to be a completely different map, and this isn't going to be here. So, let's see if we can't figure out how to get to this smoke powder reserve. Not that I really need smoke powder, I just want to clear it off the map. You know how it is. Right now it's saying that... Oh, interesting. Just a moment ago it was saying that this was above us, but now it's saying it's on the same level as us, right? That's strange. So that means I don't want to go up any stairs to get to it. We've already been back here. In this place. But actually, this is looking pretty good on the map. Remember, there was a button here that opened this door. And we went in here. And we looted this heavy chest. Yeah, it looks like it's in this room, doesn't it? There's something over here? Well, I don't see anything, but according to this, we're there. Nobody on my team is perceiving anything. Huh. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it's still there. For a minute there, I thought it had disappeared from my map, but it didn't. So the chest is here. Definitely opened the chest. Look how that chest opens. Oh, it actually opens from the other side. Okay then. Well, did we pick up some smoke powder when we were here before? I think I kind of remember that. Maybe that was it, and for whatever reason, this didn't leave our map. So maybe we're okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not... You look at the map again. Let me walk a little bit away from this. We look at the map, and again, it's showing it at the same level as us, so it's not above us. That's strange to me. That's kind of a bummer. I don't know if this is still... I don't think this is a quest anymore. There was, it was part of, where was it? For part of this, find explosives. Yeah, keep searching for explosives. So, I don't know, man. I mean, you know how much I hate to just leave a place without an explanation for why it's still here, but we sure aren't seeing anything, that's for sure. Alright. Well, I'll leave it to you guys to let me know whether I did miss anything. But I don't see anything there, so let's move on. I'm kind of excited about taking this elevator up here and see where this goes. And I mean, I hope it's okay. I mean, we're going to get a message here when we click on this telling us, make sure you've taken care of everything. I mean, I feel like I have. And people in the comments have told me not to worry about it, that we will be able to come back here. So, I guess we're okay. But, yeah. Here we go, elevator. Here we go. You are about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. Well, I feel like I've already done that. So, let's go ahead and hit yes here and make some progress. New loading screen here. Well, not new. We've seen that before, but a full whole loading screen. Wow. I mean, are we entering Act 2 here? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Oh, the plot. Oh, we've left Act 1 for somewhere altogether darker. Oh, my. Okay. Whoa. Well, that was weird. Did you see that? We, what the heck is going on here? We broke concentration, then we lost concentration. Absolutist Expedition Trunk received condition medium toughness. That's weird. Okay. But why did I break concentration? I guess when you travel between acts, you lose concentration. Kind of a bummer. I like to have concentration because it gives me access to concentrated blast. I still am able to speak with animals. This here is one of those things that I generally cast at the start of my journey. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. There, now I have access to concentrated blast. So where the heck are we? We don't even have a name here telling us the name of this place. And if we look at the map, we'll see... well, nothing really. Over here... oh, maybe this is the way back. But looking around, I see nothing else. I am excited about exploring a whole new area. And a whole new part of the game, apparently. We've got... okay, this is the elevator right here. Okay. So this is the elevator over here. Up here. It's showing something west of here, but that's here. Okay. Well, there... oh, there's the Absolutist Expedition Trunk that we just saw mentioned before. I mean, I should be able to pick this.
With a flick of the wrist.
We need a 10. We could add ourselves a little bit of... wow, we have a lot of... oh, we have guidance from both Shadowheart and... I guess... okay, we have this from Lizelle as well. Huh. Lizelle has guidance as well? I'm just gonna... huh. Her guidance is based on intelligence, you might see here. And her guidance based on wisdom. I don't know. Oh, we can only have one guidance. We can't have... they don't stack. That's fine. Pretty sure we're gonna get in here anyway. Yeah. Can we change our dice color now? No, we can't. I was gonna say, since we're in Act 2, maybe we change our dice color, but we'll do that next time. Okay, we used our thieves' tools, whoops, and unlocked this thing. I tell you what, let's put a little bit of light in here so we can see what we're doing. So we can see what's in this thing. Oh, is there more light over here? No, but large face. Let's see. 3, count them, 3 torches. A greater elixir of arcane cultivation. Gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. From hedge wizards to high priests, these elixirs are coveted by spellcasters of any ilk. Is this... it says until long rest, so we drink this once, we gain an additional level 2 spell slot until we long rest. Odd. Here's a potion of speed. And, ooh, great potion of greater healing, you know, like that. And I guess we'll just leave these things behind. We don't need all those torches. Oh, there's a plaque here. We don't want to miss that. We'll give it a shot.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Okay. Over here, we got a large vase. Don't want to miss that. Oh, there's nothing in it. Here's a granite pew. Nothing happens when I sit on it. And here's another plaque.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Okay. Oh, there's a plaque here. Let's read this plaque.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Mm-hmm. So we got some broken stairs here that we could probably scramble up and get up there. Or we could just go up these stairs and end up in the same place. Interesting. Let's go up here. It's very quiet in here. There's no music. Here's a chasm creeper. Go ahead and grab that. It might be useful. Somebody has put some scaffolding here. What'd you... Oh, okay, I think that sound I'm hearing might just be some of the effects on my characters. We can look down here. That's a chasm, all right. Oh, cool. You can see the gears to the elevator down there. You see that? That's a nice touch. Man, I just have a feeling that something bad's going to happen here. Nothing in there. At least the brazier's already lit. Wonder what that is. I feel like moving forward slowly to see if my team perceives anything. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, whoa, who's this? A weary traveler. Ooh, I hope we don't have to fight him. I mean, right now he's just showing us neutral. Another vase here. Weary traveler. Check him out. He's kind of wizard looking. Let's get a good look at him. A construct? A level 1 construct. Creatures that are made instead of born. Some only follow a simple set of instructions, while others are imbued with sentience. Yo. Notable features: alert. Passive feature: you gain a +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. He has empowered evocation. Your grasp of evocation magic has tightened, and you can add your intelligence modifier. Okay. Huh. Spell sniper. Okay. Interesting. It's weird. I mean, come on. We got to make a comparison to Gandalf here. Huh. There's like a statue here. Let's light these candles. Yeah, that looks nice. The statue itself I can't interact with. Old architectural collection. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go over here, just finish exploring this place, then we'll talk to the construct. Oh, never mind.
Wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
How about that? I leave Gale back at camp, and this guy wants to talk to Gale. We could say, as a matter of fact, I do. He is resting in camp. We may inquire as to who is inquiring, or we could say we never heard of him. Let's ask who's asking. Who's asking?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
So we've heard Gale mention the name Elminster many times. It's just one of those things he says, like, Elminster isn't here, so something something. We could say that we don't know Gale, or we could use our bard knowledge and say it's a great honor to meet you, Elminster. I do know Gale. Yes, he's in our camp at the moment. Well, I mean, yeah, we know Gale.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It would be my pleasure, or I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding our camp without my assistance. I'll see you there later. No. Let's go on back. I guess we're going right back to camp.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
Okay, well, so much for exploring a new area.
Thanks for your excellent guidance. And yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid and spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale, where's your decorum? Or I suppose we could part with a few of our rations, or I'm not in the habit of taking in vagabonds. Well, I'm not going to be upset with Gale. I mean, this is one of those cases where I'm like, this guy's like, how dare you expect me to get on with it when I haven't eaten in days? Well, I didn't freaking know that. Get off my case, buddy. Sure, we could part with a few of our rations, sure.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
We could say you were sent here as an actual divine messenger. We could say, I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle. We could say, what message and what charge would that be? Or speak fast then, for none of this pertains to me. Yeah, well, what's the... let's see, you were sent here as an actual divine messenger, or what message? I mean, I want to know what the message is, so yeah, what's the message?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Well, if the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. Or if even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? Or You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps? I mean, I wouldn't mind some divine intervention, sure.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Really? Gale alone, how so? Or Mystra is mistaken, I will be the Absolute's destroyer? Or hogwash, idle beliefs and false hopes? Well, I guess of these, I guess I would say Gale alone, how so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Oh, you say that's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself. Or say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. Or we'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. Win-win. I mean, you know, man, yeah, I don't like this. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine hastra mistraril Italion thras annas distra.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
I see. On my honor, it shall be done. There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way, or I'm not his keeper, and I do not accept your charge. I mean, yeah, there's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way. We're not going to let Gale destroy himself for this.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Okay. Repairing the weave, stabilize Gale's Netherese orb. Look at this camp. This is a pretty camp. I don't know if you heard those ominous howls in the woods while we were talking to Elminster. Some scary sounding stuff. So, yeah, down here, to no surprise, old Gale would like to have a discussion with us, but let's look at our quest list first. Find a cure, well, I mean, I don't know. There was an exclamation mark here. It's clear that the parasites are coming from Moonrise Towers, infiltrating the towers and finding the source of all this evil. Maybe our only chance of finding a cure. Okay, don't know why that showed up there. Infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Well, we reached the Shadow-Cursed lands. The Dream Visitor told us to go to Moonrise Towers and infiltrate the cult of the Absolute. The cult's secrets may teach us how to free ourselves of these parasites. Down here, we've got... Oh, interesting. Something new with, Karlach. Meet Damon on the road ahead. We entered the Shadow-Cursed lands, but didn't yet repair Karlach's heart. We can only hope Damon made it to the city and can help us later. Okay, that's cool. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Destroy the heart of the Absolute. Gale's mentor, the great wizard Elminster, sought him out in order to deliver a message from Mystra herself. She instructs him to find the heart of the Absolute and destroy it by detonating the orb. Elminster granted Gale a powerful spell in order to do this and has stabilized the orb to grant him enough time to find it. This would be suicide for Gale. We need to learn more about this heart and how else it might be defeated. Agreed. And then down here, these are all completed quests. Interesting. Travel through the mountain pass complete. We used the lift in Grymforge and arrived in the Shadow-Cursed lands. Travel to the Underdark. We used the lift in Grymforge. Travel to Moonrise Towers. We made it to the Shadow-Cursed lands. Moonrise Towers must lie at the heart of this blight. Nice. I'm kind of glad it worked out this way. At first I was a little annoyed. I'm not annoyed, but, you know, haha, funny. I don't have Gale with me, and now here's part of Gale's story, but I'm actually glad it turned out this way. I'm glad all this talk took place back at camp, and maybe it would have anyway. Even if Gale was in our party, I don't know. But I kind of like this. Let's go over here and talk to Gale.
I have a lot on my mind.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Mm-hmm. I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing. An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend. He didn't seem much a friend, showing up and demanding you kill yourself, or actually I was hoping to talk about something else. I mean, I really don't like any of these. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He didn't seem much a friend, showing up and demanding you kill yourself.
It's not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mistress chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message, however much it pained him to do so. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Mm-hmm. I'll leave you to your thoughts, or you're seriously considering doing what Elminster said? We'll say that.
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Wow, lots we could say here. We could say, I don't understand. Can't Mystra just destroy the Absolute or Elminster himself? You could say, so that's it? You're on a suicide mission now? You could say, there's surely another way. Or, what about me? Am I safe around you? Or, whatever you need to do, I'll be there to help. Yeah, I mean, Mistra's a god. Can't she take care of this?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, He's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
I mean, surely there's another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Well, I mean, I can't really say this. I mean, we'll find it, but we'll find another way too, hopefully. So sure, I'll make sure we find it.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Okay. Goodness. That's a lot of stuff, man. Anything else you want to say to me, Gale, before we move on?
How can I help?
Well, is Mr. always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
I see. Okay. We'll leave. I wonder if anybody else has anything new to say now that we're in Act 2. Let's check with Astarion.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Okay. Well, let's go around and see what people have to say about these latest developments. Shadowheart?
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Agreed. Agreed. Over here. Karlach.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
What's that? Gale's granddad. Never mind, that looked like it, or that was Elminster Amar, the most famous wizard in the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mistra has asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I think he's going to follow through with it, or... I don't think he'd do that to himself, even if Mistra commanded it, or I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds. I mean, I think he's going to follow through with it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
Okay, holy cow. Let's see here. Well, I mean, we haven't had a chance to ask her this before. We've got some infernal metal. What should we do with it?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon!
Okay. Alright. We'll get to that. Will, you have anything you want to say?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Yeah, I agree. All right, where's the rest of our peeps? Over here is Lizelle. Do you think she'll even care at all?
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Well, she had a lot to say about that. Well, what about you? Where are you going? Where's the rest of my party? Way over here. Where's Withers? Halsin?
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
I see. Yeah, man. We're in the midst of the Shadow Curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
Well, what should I look for exactly?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Okay. Still feeling at home here with us? The surroundings are less bucolic, I understand.
It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. You're welcome. Is there something I can do to take your mind off things, perhaps? Or don't get too sentimental. I had need of a guide in order to survive this curse. You're welcome.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Okay. Maybe you could show your appreciation another way. No words needed. I understand how you feel.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
Okay, I'm just gonna go now. So, not that I really think Withers is going to have anything to say, but I do want to know where he is. If we look at the map, Halsin, there's us, Lizelle, Will, Shadowheart. Oh, it's only showing the people currently... Well, yeah, currently on our team, right? Why isn't it showing the other... Well, I mean, it's showing Halsin. And you know, Marcus Root, or whatever his name was around here too. Where'd he go? Is there another branch to this camp that I'm missing? Oh, what's up here? Here we go. Let's go up here. Ah, this is a big camp. You got anything you want to say to me, Withers? Something different, maybe?
Fate
No.
spins along as it should.
Okay.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
No. Nope. See ya. And then maybe over here. There's a Barkus. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbren. It means a great deal to me. Indeed.
That's all he has to say. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you just go ahead and hang out here at camp. That's fine with me, buddy. That's totally fine. Just make yourself at home. Over here all by yourself. What's going on up here? Oh, there's some stairs here. What's up here? What the heck? Oh, here's where the mirror is. This is a big camp. Oh, wow. Look at this, like an old house here. There's a bed. We could lie on the bed if we wanted to. Can't go out here. This is pretty awesome, though. This house built right on this cliff. I like it. There's a folding screen here. Strange. I guess this is something I could throw, maybe. Another bed here. Here's our magic mirror. Wow, this is a big camp. Okay, well, I think that's the whole place. Still find it odd that it shows Halsin. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, that's me. Yeah, it shows Halsin and then the members of my party, but it doesn't show the people who are not currently in my party. Why does it show Halsin then, but not like Barkus? I don't know. Strange. We may never know. Well, like I said, so much for exploring a new area in this episode. We instead spent time at this camp, which, you know, I guess could be argued is also a new area. So, yeah. Really feel like there's somebody I forgot to talk to, but I guess we got everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Wait a minute, let's see what Scratch has to say. Anything new?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, nothing new. He doesn't have anything to say about Gale or Mistra or Elminster. He's just a dog. And he just wants the best for us, as dogs do. All right, that'll do it for this episode. When we come back next time, we will return to the new area and we'll do some exploring. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. If you enjoyed this episode, won't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thank you for those of you who take the time to do that. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.